It's an effort to try to change someone's mind with reasons. But the good news is that if you do manage to do that, you've got somebody who has a greater depth of understanding. And if you actually change somebody's mind with reason, their behavior changes in a way that's much deeper than if you just nudge them or anchor them or use framing effects of language in various ways. I think the nature of persuasion is changing, and that we're moving away from giving reasons and towards something else, something that operates outside of reason, something that depends on an understanding of human psychology. People with money and power and know-how nowadays don't give us reasons. There's other ways of persuading large numbers of people now, and arguments are a bit hit and miss, and they don't work on everyone. So when people with money and power want to change our minds, they can engineer our consent in all sorts of ways, from public relations teams to nudging to the use of an understanding of how the brain works to shift us into buying behavior in shops. In the 1970s, or 1790s, in London, there was a big debating culture. People used to get together. There were maybe 40 clubs in London where you could get together and have an argument. And hundreds of people would go and listen to these arguments. And one of the debates was, the question was, is the war carrying on in India not disgraceful to this country? And people could handle it and could talk about that thing. And all of those things are instances in which what we were in the past was something better than what we are now. And I think part of that has to do with the shift in persuasion that's going on. The ability to argue in that Socratic tradition is constitutive of democracy. And it's people who can argue, who aren't taken in by fallacy and sophistry and demagoguery, people like that protect democracy and make democracy possible. The biggest thing you could try to do is just listen to reason again. It's hard, but if we could try to withhold assent in politics, don't go along with it. The next time a politician tries to frame or spin something, don't go along with it. Insist on good reasons is something you can try to do. If enough of us do that, that could change things. Numbers change things. They always do.